Hi, this is Enrique. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with JB. I really appreciate him inviting me to his house, to his Thanksgiving holiday party. And it just had me today thinking about the close circle of friends that I currently have and the person that I've evolved over the last couple years, and how it's very important to be able to have a good circle of friends around you.
Thanks for coming by. It was great having you. We had a great time, family, friends, the dogs. We just had an amazing time. Very thankful to have another Thanksgiving with everything that's going on around the world right now. Having Enrique over, always a blast. And yeah, we had some time to just sit down and talk about, the importance of friends, good friends, quality friends, and what people bring to the table versus what people want to take from you. A lot of people out there will use you. A lot of people really bring nothing to the table except toxicity.
Yeah, yeah. So these last couple years, every single year that passes by, I always try to improve myself to be able to make sure that I have a good circle of friends around me that are supporting me all the time. And I feel like a lot of the times too, people in the past that maybe didn't pay too much attention to me or that just didn't reach out to me as often, I feel like those people sometimes they try to come back into my life later on. Maybe they see something online or maybe they hear someone talk about me in a certain manner and say, wow, that person has really changed. Sometimes they try to come back into my life, but I can see that the only thing that they're looking for is either extracting knowledge or resources from me. And I think that that's very bad. Once I find out that these people are only about that, I try to just go ahead and move on with my life and not worry about them.
So you would say like the more success that you
Yeah.
have, more people come out of the woodwork, people
Yeah.
that may be related to you, relatives, family members who haven't talked to you in 10 years,
Yeah.
friends that you haven't talked to in 10 or 15 years
Yeah.
or 3 years.
Yeah.
The more success that you have in your life, people seem to come out of the woodwork.
Mhm.
And I think that me personally, when you have success, when you have discipline, when you like challenges and you have that success, you're going to have probably a lot less friends because most people are not disciplined. Most people, they really don't like challenges. They'll go the easy way. And so the more that you challenge yourself, the more discipline you add, the more success that you have, I think that you're going to find that you have a lot less friends because you begin to lose a lot of those things that you once had in common with certain people, you no longer have because not that you're a better person, but you have different standards now. You have higher passions. You're chasing dreams. You're working harder. You have that discipline. You've overcome challenges where most people just quit. And I think that if we're going to be honest with ourselves, most people today quit very, very easy. They quit on their marriages. They quit on their addictions. They quit on their jobs. They quit on their workouts. They quit adding skills. They just quit and they give up in life. And I think that the more you strive to be better and work harder and challenge yourself, you're going to find that you have a very small circle of friends.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but the thing is the people around you, you try to motivate them. Like I myself, whenever I have friends, I always try to keep them motivated to be able to continue to do something that I see that they're passionate with. And I feel like you have to compliment yourself. So if I have friends, they motivate me, I motivate them. But when I see that I try to help someone out, but they don't listen to me, or if I have a friend or quote unquote friend and all I can see is that those people they're just putting me down, or maybe I hear that they're talking behind my back. I feel like sometimes there's a lot of sarcasm as well, people being sarcastic. Then those are the people that I want to try to stay away from. That's just bad energy for me. So in my opinion, it's always good to have people that will not only motivate you, but that you can be motivated from them.
Yeah,
Same thing with JV, I
yeah,
feel.
I agree 100%. Um, try to surround yourself with people that have had some amount of success,
Mm-hmm.
people that are driven, people who take care of themselves physically,
Mm-hmm.
who are financially responsible, people with good morals, people who believe in God, people who are adding skills to their lives, people who are awake. I mean, there's nothing worse than sitting talking to somebody who has no clue to what is happening in the world. there's just no challenge there. When I'm sitting down talking to somebody, and look, I'm not better than anybody else, but you come to a point, if you're working out, you're fiscally responsible, you're disciplined, you're hardworking, you're having some success, you want more success, you're going to find that you don't have a whole lot in common with most people. So you want to try to find the people who are successful, more successful than you are. Ask them, for advice and learn from those people. And they'll probably be nice enough to maybe give you some advice, but maybe do what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But surround yourself with people with success, and maybe just because people are having success doesn't mean they're good people. They might be really bad people too. So you see what their morality is like, what they believe in, and are they awake? Do they even care what's happening to this country right now? And you'll find that it's going to be very, very hard to surround yourself with good, solid people. Just because you have money doesn't mean you're a good person. Because you're having a little bit of success doesn't mean you're a good person. But when you are a good, solid person, when you are awake, you are disciplined, and you're a successful person, those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. People that don't quit, people adding skills to their lives, whether it's in the gym or in the business world, people that are always striving for success.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I also was motivated to create this YouTube channel. I saw JB, and at first I looked at him and I said, wow, he does a lot. Making YouTube videos is not easy, right? The thing is I saw in myself that I had a lot of knowledge, and I feel like I can motivate people through YouTube as well. And it's very important for us as individuals to be able to find our passion. And my passion is to be able to help people. That's what I've done for over 20 years as an IRS enrolled agent, is to be able not only to prepare people's tax returns, but to be able to also have a conversation with them and maybe even motivate them. I've had a lot of clients over the years where I've motivated them to make certain things to be able to improve their lives. And so this is another medium that I can use to be able to motivate people, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people through YouTube. And I think JB has done that as well. If you watch them for many years, I'm pretty sure a lot of you people out there, they have actually improved themselves, whether it be physically, mentally, or even financially, because of watching JB's videos every single day. And I want to be able to do the same, to be able to transmit all the knowledge that I have, so that there's other people out there that can do the same. And I feel like as a community, we can all do that as well.
And you're not one of these people that would ever recommend or advise somebody to do something that you're not doing right now.
No.
And I respect that, because there's a lot of people out here on social media that give a lot of advice. Mm-hmm. And there's some of the brokest people that I know of. Mm-hmm. And these are the last people that should be giving financial advice. Mm-hmm. And so be very, very careful with that too, because just because somebody has a YouTube channel giving people advice on this, that, doesn't mean that they have any experience whatsoever. Some of these people, again, are some of the brokest people, most irresponsible people, yet now they have an audience listening to them, and they're giving advice to these people when, again, these people were complete degenerates financially, and now all of a sudden they're giving advice. So be very, very careful with that, because also with health, there's people out here giving health advice, workout advice, and I look at these people and not to be judgmental, but they don't look in the greatest shape, and they're telling you to get in shape, and they're telling you what to do, what vitamins to take, what workouts to do. And I'm looking at these people and I'm going, wow, who would take advice from that? And so at least you can see that, but you cannot see their financial past and how reckless they were. Now they're giving financial advice and health advice. So be very, very careful out there.
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, I do have a lot of people that have reached out to me these past couple weeks, actually, through YouTube. And it's great. I love to talk to friends. The only thing is you have to be very careful who you associate with too, because I am seeing now that with this medium that I have, the more people that I see watching my channel, I feel like some people are going to want to get exposure on my YouTube channel, which is fine. I am willing to be able to have people come onto my channel and to be able to give them exposure, whether or not they have a small business, which is something else that I also want to do in future videos, is to be able to show my audience other ordinary people that I know that are successful in their trades, and to be able to motivate people out there that there's other people out there that have a pathway to be able to create their own passion, to be able to create their own business. And maybe other people out there will be motivated as well. Like I said, this is, to me, that's very important. And to be able to show you what they are doing and how they are improving themselves and how they got there. And it's just ordinary Americans that if you looked at them 5, 10 years ago, maybe they had no clue that they had those abilities. But little by little, everybody has an ability that they can improve upon to be able to make their lives better. And so to me, that's very important to be able to show you guys.
I agree 100%. And I would say to the audience out there tonight that don't let anybody, smash your dreams or your passion. Do what you like doing. And if you do it enough and if you get good at it, don't ever worry about the money. The money will come. If you're good at something, somebody will pay you for it. Don't worry about the money. Too many people worry about the money. There's too many people, even on social media, worried about the money. They will sell you anything, including fear, because they want to sell you something. And so do what you love doing. Chase your passions. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Those people are just jealous, and there are going to be a lot more people that want to tear you down and not want you to do something because you're doing something you enjoy doing. Don't worry about the money. Do what you enjoy doing and get good at it. That's the thing. Stick with it. Too many people quit. That's the biggest thing I see in business, social media. Everybody thinks they're going to have instant success within a couple months, and they quit. And that, again, is in business. It's even in jiu-jitsu. It's in boxing. You cannot be good at something when you do it 2 or 3 times. You need to do it thousands of times. That's what separates success from losing.
Yeah.
And so stick with it.
Yeah, that repetition is key.
We've learned that through boxing, through
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, going to the gym. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Nobody ever walked in and became a black belt in jiu-jitsu or an incredible boxer because they came in and trained 3, 4, or 5 times.
Yeah.
You got to stick with it. Just like in business, just like in life, you just got to stick with it to get good at anything you do in life. Riding a bike, driving a car, running a business, you got to stick with it. And too many people quit. And that separates the winners from the losers.
Yeah, I've seen it over the years. I have a lot of people that come to me. I've seen them open up businesses. I've seen them close businesses. And the ones that are successful, those are the ones that continue to thrive, whether we are in a good economy or in a bad economy. Actually, what I've noticed too is the best times, usually from what I've noticed, people that have opened up businesses that have thrived, they've actually been in economies that are actually not that good. So usually if you open up a business in a good economy, then all of a sudden you think that you can make it. But once you see the economy turn, that is where you start seeing who can thrive, who can make it, who can persevere during the bad times. When the good times are there, you're going to do very, very, very well. So that's my own observation over the last many years that I've been preparing tax returns for people. That's what I've seen.
And to add to that, I would say this is all really a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen overnight. If it does, God bless you. You're 1 in a million. It could happen. Maybe you have instant success in whatever you do, and I wish and hope that you do. But for most people, it takes time. It takes years of dedication and discipline and not quitting. And so just remember that it's not the hare or the rabbit that wins the race. It's typically the turtle, right? So just stick with it. Keep up with the reps. I mean, just going to the gym. If you want, to build a good body, you want to build muscle, you don't do it going to the gym 2 or 3 times. You have to keep going and going. It's thousands and thousands of repetitions to build up that muscle, right? So it's just like anything in life. Just stick with it. Be patient. Be aggressive. Be disciplined. Don't quit.
Yeah. So guys, I think we're going to go ahead and leave this video here. And I really hope that you have enjoyed my content so far. I will continue to make great videos for you to be able to motivate you. That's my main passion now, is to be able to motivate everybody out there to continue to be the best person they can. So anything you want to add, JB?
Just another Thanksgiving. Thanks to God for another day of life, and just having everybody here tonight, having a beautiful meal. It's just so important not to take things for granted. As I leave you tonight, don't take things for granted. Life is especially important. Take every day that you have embrace it, appreciate it, because you never know when it's your last. So be walking close to God. There's a lot of people out there that did not have a turkey dinner tonight. They didn't have ham tonight. They didn't have a fire. They didn't have a nice house to be sitting at. They didn't have friends and family around them tonight. So, if you have the ability to maybe help out a little bit with, some animals or homeless people, homeless vets, if you have the ability to do that, the resources, hey, maybe give somebody a little bit of food. I think maybe tomorrow we're going to drop off some clothes at one of the little tiny home places out here in San Bernardino, and just do what we can every now and then to help, because I think if you give a little bit, you're going to get back. And I think that's the way God would like it. And I think that as a society, if we could help, instead of dragging people down and tearing people down, if we could stop judging people so much and maybe just lift people up a little bit and help out the people that need a little bit of help, maybe need a hand up, I think we'd all be in a better place.
Yeah, I agree. And again, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. I know a lot of my viewers, I've noticed, they're not subscribed to the channel. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification button to make sure that you are notified as soon as my videos pop up. So we'll go ahead and talk to you soon. Take care.